Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. I just first want to say, before we get into this BRIT'S BREW video, I just want to first say that I appreciate all the comments that you guys have been leaving on my videos, saying that you have been loving the more frequent uploads, that you have been watching them every single day and really enjoying them. So I just want to first say thank you guys so much for those comments. It was really means so much to me, and I'm really enjoying doing these, and also happy that you guys are also enjoying them as well, because not only do I do them for myself, but I also do them for you guys as well. But I just got out of a therapy appointment. Today was therapy day, as I like to call them, because it's just like, what's the word I'm looking for? It just kind of like brings me back in, grounds me. That's the word I was looking for. Therapy days ground me. I just have so many realizations, and it's almost kind of like, the best way I can explain it, like if you look at your life as a puzzle and you have some pieces missing, maybe you're missing a certain piece to your puzzle of something that fulfills you, or maybe you are missing a piece that you have but you don't understand. I feel like therapy helps that puzzle become a little bit clearer, and you kind of get a little bit more pieces to go into your puzzle. I feel like that is such a good analogy that I just laid out for you guys. But no, it was a really good appointment day. I mean, there's sometimes, you guys, I don't want to go to therapy. I don't look forward to it. I dread it. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be doing so many other different things other than talking about my childhood and the same shit that I always talk about. I'm just kidding when I say that. That's, you guys, my humor. If you know me, you know my humor. But there are times where I'm like, I don't look forward to it. And today was kind of one of those days. I'm like, what am I going to talk about? Well, I brought up the fact that, look at me jumping right into the video. I didn't even tell you guys what I am drinking. I just stopped by Starbucks. I got Frank and I some coffee. We are having, or I should say I'm having, a caramel macchiato, and I got him a white chocolate mocha. I think that's what it's called. Both hot. So actually, let me take a sip because I just got it. And it's cold today, you guys. I woke up this morning. It's like 30 something degrees. It was just 80 last week. That's just your weather for you. If you live in South Carolina, you just get like up and down weather. You know, when you drink like a warm drink, if it's like hot chocolate or hot coffee, it just like, you can just feel like the warmness going all through you. That's what I feel right now. It's like such a comforting, warm feeling. Anyways, like I was saying, sometimes I like will think ahead, like what should I talk about today in therapy? Like, what's been on my mind? And I just recently talked to you guys a few videos back about always feeling on the go, always like go, high stress, overwhelming all the time, so many different things going on at once. Why do we do this to ourselves? I feel like I had an epiphany today. Like I had a huge realization. Actually, we're gonna take a time out really quick because something just popped up in my mind. I told one of you guys that I would do this on camera, and since I'm technically not going to vlog until Wednesday, today's Monday, I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze this video in. Actually, that's not the right one. Somebody wanted to see from my Get Ready With Me. If you guys have not watched that yet, definitely go check it out if you want to see my go-to makeup routine. I'm not wearing makeup today, but if you want to see what I use, some products, or what products I use, it was kind of like a chatty video. If you want to watch that, go watch it. But anyway, somebody requested to see this Too Faced Lip Injection Maximum Plump. This is the Cotton Candy Kisses one. They wanted to see a before and after. So as I'm talking, we're gonna see the after of this. So you guys see my lips before, and I'm gonna add this right now. I know this is so random, but I kind of wanted to see it for myself because I feel like you never can tell as it's happening. But I'm gonna like watch the beginning of this video. You guys do the same. Go through the beginning of this video, and then let's see what my lips look like after. I'm gonna put a generous amount too. I feel like it works. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I always looked at anxiety as, and this is just me honestly being ignorant. I didn't really understand anxiety. Okay, let me just say it. When you don't understand something, you don't understand it. I never classified myself as somebody with anxiety or somebody who is anxious. And then I think I even told you guys in a recent video that I think I possibly could have ADD too. So I brought all of this up to her and we kind of wanted to sift through it. Like, is this more anxiety or is this more possibly ADD? And I'm starting to lean that it possibly could be both. But like I said, I had an epiphany today. I had a realization. I'm like, holy crap, I have a lot of anxiety. I honestly, you guys, when I thought of anxiety, again, this is just me being ignorant, I thought like it's somebody who just like honestly can't function, their heart's racing a million miles an hour, they can't do anything. And I'm like, well, wait a second, that's kind of like me, and like very like fast paced, and maybe it's just not like a debilitating anxiety, because I feel like there's different levels. Correct me if I'm wrong. There's like different levels to anxiety, okay? Or people react to anxiety different or handle anxiety different. For me, anxiety comes in the form of always keeping myself busy. I do this to myself, and it is so easy when you are, or if you're not somebody that's like this, to be like, well, just don't like put that on your plate, or just don't do that, or just take a breather, just take a break. For somebody like me, that is very, very hard to do, because for me, yes, I have anxiety, but it's also stemming from so many different things that I'm gonna go there, because everything for me seems like it, not everything, that's an exaggeration, but a lot of the things that I go through mentally and my patterns, the way I react to things, like literally everything, and that goes for a majority of the people in this world, stems from childhood, stems from our adolescent years, our early stages of childhood, and the way that our parents treated us, nurtured us. It has a huge role on who you become as an adult. For me, I was always in what it felt like a high stress, not necessarily chaotic situation, but emotions were chaotic, if that makes sense. If there's very high stress, didn't know what you were gonna get, and wasn't taught how to deal with your emotions, so you just buried them, you know, and then when you are like still or not doing something, that's uncomfortable. So like for me, because I grew up in that, like that feels normal to me, to be like always doing something, and then when something calms down, it's like, oh no, I gotta add this and this and this because this feels uncomfortable, to be just completely still, not doing anything. And I finally have realized what I have been doing to myself, and that I am causing not only so much anxiety for myself, but I'm also creating more anxiety for myself because I am like this. So that was kind of like the appointment today, was just like going through all of that, talking about it. I did the EMDR therapy today because it helps us, and this is how she explained it, it helps us to be able to go to the beginning of what caused something, because once you can go to the beginning, you can understand the rest. And that's what I said about the analogy of the puzzle piece, because then like for me, it starts clicking, like this clicks, and I'm like, I have like so many like epiphanies and realizations in therapy, and I was just like sitting there listening to her as she was talking to me, and all I could think about was how, this is gonna sound so corny, but I don't even care, how grateful I am for therapy. Like, where has this been my whole freaking life? I feel like I needed therapy way sooner. I mean, not saying that I waited too long, because obviously it's never too late to work on yourself. Never too late. But I'm just like, holy crap, I have so much to learn. I feel like I still have so much to work through, but I don't know, it was just a really good appointment. It felt really, really good. And she even suggested possibly getting on medication to help with my anxiety. So if you guys have ever been on or are currently on Lexapro, give me some comments down below. Let me know how it helps you, if it didn't help you. I just want to, like, I'm the type of person, I want, like, when I figure out something or learn it, or not figure out something, that's not the right word. I'm the type of person, like, when I don't know about something, I want to research it and also hear from other people's testimonies and reviews and things like that. So I would like to hear from you guys, because she recommended starting on a low dose of Lexapro to help with my anxiety. And she said she first wants to like work through the roots of my anxiety and kind of sift through that a little bit more before prescribing me Lexapro, but she said I could definitely benefit from it. So it was definitely interesting hearing her, you know, talk about that and us go through everything. And we also talked a lot about emotions, because sometimes for me, all the emotions can feel the same, like stress, anxiety, overwhelming, like it all is like kind of blended together. And she kind of had me break down, you know, my emotion, like what makes me anxious, what makes me mad, what makes me sad, what makes me happy, and just kind of go through all that. It was very interesting though, because when I got to sad, I left it blank, because I didn't know what to put for sad. I'm like, what honestly makes me sad? Because I feel like that's one emotion I bury the most. Like anytime I feel like a creepiness of sadness, it's like, nope, I'm not dealing with this. I don't want to feel sad. I'm gonna push it down, because being sad makes me very vulnerable, and it almost kind of like triggers me into like how I felt as a child. So she said that working on recognizing my emotions, and sometimes like different emotions, they can blend together. Like for example, our upcoming trip, you can feel happy and excited about going, but also anxious and overwhelmed about all the packing and everything. But like just recognizing your emotions, because sometimes I don't recognize them. I just kind of just like go with emotions and or like bury them down, because I was never really taught how to, you know, deal with them and work through them as a child. So as an adult, that obviously carries with you. And we just talked a lot about that. Overall, it was a very good appointment. I am so glad that I went today. I feel like I've been able to breathe, take a moment to breathe. She also said I need to do that, like even when I'm feeling super overwhelmed. For me, it's just going in my closet, taking a deep breath, even just for 1 minute. And she also said, because I'm always on the go, 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 you know, I'm getting that high, I'm getting that rush while I'm doing it. But she said, you're always gonna crash. You're always gonna burn out after that, which is literally me. Literally me. I'll go, go, go until I burn myself into the ground. And she actually humbled me a little bit. That's why I love my therapist, because she said, you know, to other people, it looks like, oh, she's a badass, she's a go-getter, she's getting all this. But actually, internally, you're burning yourself out. And I was like, oh my gosh, you're right. You're so freaking right. And that's why I love doing these videos, because I'm able to talk to you guys about this stuff, vent to you, and also just let you guys know that you're not alone with the things that you're struggling with as well. It was just a very good appointment. That's all I can say. Just a very, very good appointment. We talked about other stuff, but that was pretty much the core, the bulk of the conversation. And I'm going to really work on identifying my emotions, feeling them, working through them. Very important for me to identify that, and also taking a moment to breathe. She made a very good comparison. She said anytime you're feeling depleted during the day, think of something that will fulfill you, make you happy in that moment, even if it's just like going for a walk or taking a couple minutes to drink your coffee in peace. Obviously, it's very hard to do some things with having kids, but she's like, whatever that looks like for you, even if it is going to your closet for like 2 minutes just to breathe, taking that time for yourself and filling up your tank, replenishing yourself is so vital. That way you don't get to the point where you're consistently depleting yourself. That resonated so much with me. So I wanted to talk to you guys about my Brit's Brew and, you know, just vent to you guys about all that stuff. Not really vent to you, but just, you know, talk about how my appointment went and hear from you guys. So feel free to leave anything, if any of this resonated with you, if you have anything you want to comment, or if you can relate, or about the Lexapro, let me know about that as well. But I'm gonna go ahead and drive home now. I'm gonna go get Frank his coffee before it gets too cold. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this Brit's Brew. Get ready for some exciting videos coming up this week. We are going on our vacation in 2 days. We leave for 2 days, so definitely some exciting content coming your way. I'm so excited. I'm overwhelmed. I'm stressed. I'm feeling all the emotions right now. but I am really, really excited. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in our next video. Bye guys. Also, I just got home and realized that I didn't show you guys my lips afterwards after putting the plumper on, so I wanted to show you guys and let you guys be the judge, I guess you could say, on how my lips looked before and how they look now, because now they're tingling and I feel like they have plumped up a little bit. I'll leave the link of that plumper down below if you guys are interested in getting it for yourself.
Hey, now look into my eyes. You can use them as a mirror, baby. You're my ticket to paradise.